This conference will now be recorded.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome to the RMC Support Group 2024. Hopefully, everyone had blessed New Year. Looking forward to uh, great results and great news for 2024 and beyond. Raising a lot of RMC awareness this year and beyond as well. So. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Um, just gonna go around and see if anybody have any updates or any questions. So we're gonna start with David.
Oh, hello, Andre. Thank you for that introduction. So, yes, I have some good news. I had a scan last November, and there was a shortage of radiologists, so I didn't get the results till 4 weeks afterwards, so just before Christmas. And the scan is reassuring. There's no sign of metastatic disease, so I was obviously very happy to hear that. It was, yeah, quite an amazing result. So yeah, sorry if I don't feel, sound really excited and amazed right now. It's just it's 1:10 in the morning here, so just a little bit tired after a day's work. But yeah, that's basically my update.
David, that's wonderful news, man. I'm so happy for you. I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling. So we're gonna keep you lifted up, man, and hopefully we're gonna continue to get clear scans in the future and beyond, and hopefully you can become, you can have a testimony for others, especially over, in the UK and beyond. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Andre.
Thank you, um, Nicola. You have anything you want to add or share?
Hi everyone. Obviously, I'm here for everybody else, but I'm here to obviously for David to share his good news with you all, and hopefully that'll help others to have some hope. Um, and it's obviously like David said, it's early hours for us, but I just continue to do what I do in the UK for everybody. Always here. When Richie's not here or, we're all busy, you can always contact me. So, yeah, we'll just continue to fight on the awareness.
Thank you for sharing. We appreciate everything you do, spreading awareness for RMC, uh, UK and beyond. So thank you. Keep up the good work and the good fight, and hopefully, man, we can get this disease eradicated,
Yeah, yeah.
so nobody won't have to suffer through this. Um, Julia, Happy New Year. Do you have an update or anything you want to share with the group today? Any questions? You're on mute, Julia.
Oh, sorry about that. Happy New Year. No, I don't have any new updates. I'm just trying to get to Houston, um, for treatment and just trying to jump through those obstacles, and that's about it. Just waiting. We've ran out of options here in Indy for me. We're waiting. I'm waiting to start the pill, but I'm waiting for my insurance to approve it. They've denied it right now, so we're just waiting. We've appealed it, so we're waiting for the insurance to approve the pill. But until then, I'm just waiting.
Okay. So have you been approved to go to MD Anderson yet, or?
I'm working on that. My insurance has been declined, so I'm trying to get my insurance changed, and I'm trying to I've been in contact with MD Anderson as far as being a patient and things like that. So yeah, basically like I'm just waiting on insurance and stuff, trying to get my insurance right.
Okay.
But yeah, going to start a clinical trial with I think within the next 6 months.
Okay. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing. Hopefully they can get you, get that cleared up and get you down to MD Anderson pretty shortly. Have you been talking with Dr. Masal or Dr.
Yes,
Tanier?
Dr.
Okay.
Masal. Yeah. Did you do a
Okay.
clinical trial?
I did. I did. When I first got to MD Anderson, I did a clinical trial. It was um, some combination of doxorubicin and gemcitabine and it was one other drug, but that's what I started when I first got to MD Anderson or whatever. So that was the first clinical trial I started when I got to MD Anderson.
How long were you on a trial?
Um, so with doxorubicin, you can only do, I think it's like maybe like 6 to 8 cycles. I think
Yeah, like 8, I think. Yeah.
yeah, because it affects your heart or whatever. So they
Yeah.
yeah they can
Mhm.
do so much of that or whatever. So um, that's how long I was on that, and then they switched me to immunotherapy drug, and then it was another combination of cisplatin and gemcitabine, uh, and then I did uh, carboplatin, paclitaxel, and I think gemcitabine in conjunction with radiation. So I did radiation
Yeah.
for 28
That's
days.
the that's the other thing I think I'm supposed to start once I get there is radiation.
Okay,
Yeah, so I'm hoping to be down there in the next couple of weeks, but we'll see.
and they have a real good radiation oncologist. Real good. I think Brian, you had the same radiation oncologist. Is it Dr. Tang or is it
Yeah,
Dr.
yeah, Dr. Tang.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Dr.
Sure.
Tang. He does all of the RMC
Is
patients.
that Aisha?
No, this is Pam.
Pam.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Aisha was telling me about Dr. Tang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dr. Tang's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really really good, and I know in my case I think that was you know after doing the that last few cycles of chemo and that radiation, that's what really I guess uh, moved me from having the disease to having no evidence of disease. That was like my last treatment cycle was uh, those not the injection with the radiation. That really helped in my case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting down there and getting trying some different things, and Dr. Tang being one of them.
Okay.
Julia, for your insurance, do you have like a case manager or you're
Uh,
able to?
yes, I do. I haven't been in contact with that case manager though. I probably need to be. To be honest with you, I've been a little bit overwhelmed with trying to get, my disability switched over, get the insurance stuff straight, and all that stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I know it's a lot. I'm just thinking the case manager's job though, they should be helping like pull along like certain things. Like I feel like you getting approved for certain things, I think that they should be helping you with that. So if you have like the contact
So,
of
like,
that person.
actually on Medicare, and so I have to get Medicare through Texas. So I have to um, gain residency in Texas first before I can get the Medicaid approved.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the Medicaid process.
Yeah, Aisha's been actually helping me. But that's all I have.
Andre, you back?
Yes, I'm back. Can't see anyone though. Can y'all see me?
No,
We can. I can see you.
I can see. No, I can't see you now. Yes, I can. I can see you. Yeah.
I can see you have two. You have two little. Looks like you're on like twice.
Okay, because my iPad had cut completely off or whatever. It's completely dead. Um, can you guys hear me though? I'm gonna try to get my video.
So I can see you.
Oh,
And,
okay,
I can hear you.
okay.
Now,
Ju-
and I can see.
can y'all hear me?
yeah, I
Yeah,
can hear you now.
I can hear you and see
Okay,
you.
okay. Julia, did you have any other questions or concerns or anything
No,
that you
not
want to
right
share?
now. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay. Ron, do you think you want to share with the group tonight, or any questions or concerns you may have?
Um, no, I don't have any more to add, other than what Julia has already mentioned. Um, I don't know if Julia shared with everyone earlier, um, the results of her last scan. Did you, Julia?
What scam?
The
Oh,
one that
no. No, I forgot about that.
okay, okay, would you like to?
Oh, I forgot. I had a scan done December 27th, and I got the results back, and my tumor in my right lung has grown, and I've also got multiple new spots in both my right and my left lung. So I've kind of been short of breath lately, so my doctor ordered a echocardiogram, which I had on either Monday. I think on Monday I had it. Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember. Monday, I think. And my nurse just called just a little bit ago and said that they still don't have the results from that. They're not sure why they don't have the results, but um, hopefully tomorrow I'll hear something about the echo to make sure that there isn't more fluid building up around my heart, like last time. And also, they've ordered a MRI of my spine, um, which is scheduled for the 17th, which is next week sometime, because I've just been having pain in my neck and my back, kind of like my spine. And so they just want to make sure that there's no, um, cancer on my spine that they're missing with the other scans and stuff. So, yeah, I forgot that part. So I guess that's why it's, yeah, we've run out of treatment options here in Indy for me. And it's just time for me to get to Houston as soon as possible.
Um, I know in my case, um, I heard that three different that same um, results on 3 different occasions where I had to um, switch my treatment plan to something else because either um, the tumors became resistant, or they have grown in different places. So, um, I just want you to, stay encouraged and continue to, listen to Dr. Masal, and I know he's going to continue to try to find the best combination or best plan for you. Um, Even though at times it may look bleak, just gotta stick with it. Try to stay positive even in the darkest of times, and you definitely can pull through. So, wish you all the best. Trying to get down to MD Anderson.
Thank you.
Pam, did you have anything you want to share with the group this evening, or any questions or concerns you may have?
Um, I had my surveillance scan about a month ago, and there was no new signs of disease. So I go back down to MD Anderson in 2 months for more surveillance. So that was good news.
That's wonderful news. So do they have you on like every 3 months now?
Yeah, I'm on the 3 month schedule.
Okay, okay, great. I go to MD Anderson the last day of this month, and the beginning of next month I'll be down there for my 6 month scan. So uh I'm on 6 months right now, so hopefully I can get to where they can only do it once a year, or I have to only get it done once a year. So
I think we're
uh
all trying to be like you, Andre. I think that's what
baby steps, hey, baby steps, baby steps,
yeah.
baby steps. This is man, just blessed. This is been 5 years since I was diagnosed with RMC. So I'm in my 5th year. So that's wonderful news. I would like to share with everyone. So um, steady pushing along here. Um, yeah, pushing forward. Um, Brian, you got anything you want to share with the group this evening, or any updates for us?
But no updates with me right now. I do have scans next week, or my 3 month scans next week. So this will probably be, I want to say maybe my first scan since they took me out chemo, I want to say. So I'm hoping for good results, but that's the only update for me right now. But yeah.
Okay. Is this your what scan is this from when you got your first clear scan? Like which one is it?
So um I had I think my last scan was in October, and that was the one where they told me that there's no evidence of disease. And then this will be my first one after they've taken me off of chemo. So
Okay. Okay. Great, man. Wonderful, man. I'm wishing nothing but the best for you.
there's
Hopefully you can share
yeah,
share those results with us when we meet next month or whatever. So hopefully everything is smooth sailing from here.
yeah, yeah. I'll definitely share that with you guys.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Um, do we have Daniel and Diane on the call?
It's hello. It's me. It's me.
Hey, Daniel,
Hello.
how are you?
Hello, Andre. Hello, Brian. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. We missed the last meeting in 2023. Uh, our update is well. Unfortunately, we don't have the camera. I want to show you Nicolas. Nicolas is at home. Is downstairs. 23 December, he was his birthday, 16 years old. So, and next week have the meeting with the oncology team, the pediatric oncology team. We have the results of the scans. The scans are okay, are free, are clean. So we are happy. We go to the visit just with some questions, but we are like parents. We are happy. For him, the next year is the last year in the high school, so he's very motivated to finish his high school and start to study or work. And well, for the moment, well, like I think like the others, each 4 months he have the scans and the control, and all is okay. He have also control for grow because he have the age of. Teenager of 14 years old and not for 16, and they have additional control for to see if he grow a little bit more, but for the rest all is okay. So the best energy for all of you. Here in Colombia, all is, we can say all is okay, so we are happy and we share with you all the energy. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Daniel. That's wonderful news. Wishing your son the best. He got his whole life ahead of him. I couldn't imagine going through this at such a young age, but I'm so happy he's doing well, and uh, hopefully he continues doing so in the future. So thanks for being on. Thanks for sharing. Um, Miss Deborah, um, is this your first time on?
Yes, Andre, it is my first time on.
Okay, welcome. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
the RMC support group,
Thank you very
uh,
much.
2024. We're happy to have you. This is a support group where we uplift and support each other, and um, this is like a mini extended family we have here, or whatever. So, thank you for joining us. If you would like to share your connection with RMC and uh, give any updates, or if you have any questions, feel free to share them with us.
Thank you. Well, I can say that it's already been uplifting, just being on the call. Um, and I apologize if I get emotional. Um, Today was kind of a hard day. I'm calling, my son has RMC. He's 33 years old, and he was diagnosed. It's since been about a year since his diagnosis. Um, Last year, January 5th, he's on his third line of treatment. He's actually going to be starting his fourth line of treatment here after some radiation. Um, he just got scans back and they don't look so good. There's a spot on his brain that wasn't there. So that's, and he has a few lesions on his head that they biopsied, and those are also cancerous. So we're just digesting that information today, just trying to stay positive. Um, we're in California and we're with the City of Hope, but Michael's oncologists are in contact with Dr. Massal at MD Anderson. His insurance won't approve him to go there. as long as he can get the medication here. And thus far, he has been. So even though we're with the City of Hope, Dr. Masal is actually directing um, his oncologist as to what medications he should be treated with. So now he's recommending mitomycin that he'll be on for 3 weeks, three once a week, 3 weeks, I think is what it is. He just finished, like I said, the a cycle of paclitaxel and carboplatin, and we unfortunately didn't see good results from that. So we're just staying very prayerful and positive. But like I said, that the results of the scan today kind of hit us a little hard. So, but listening to everyone's uh, words of encouragement and scan results and is very encouraging. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Deborah. I was 33 years old when I first got diagnosed. That's back in 2019. Um, and I went through several different treatments. Cancer became resistant. They pushed it to something else. The cancer became resistant again. They tried something else until I got my first clear scan. So, key to this thing, just stay prayerful and stay positive. Um, and Dr. Masal is a wonderful oncologist, really helpful, and he continues to push the envelope with these different treatments, especially when the cancer becomes resistant. He's quick about pushing another type of plan that can possibly help. So I understand. My mom was with me my whole my whole journey, so I get it. I understand. But yeah, just try to stay as positive as y'all can. I'll put my uh, phone number in the chat as well. If you want to reach out to me, he can. If you got any questions about anything, about any of the treatments or the radiation or whatever, I'm an open book here. Um, so thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Andre. I appreciate it.
Thanks. Um, Carissa, do you have anything you want to share with the group tonight, or any questions for anyone?
No, just happy to see you guys.
Happy to see you too. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I see Aisha is on the call here. Happy New Year to you.
Yes, Happy New Year. I'm sorry that I joined late.
It's
I
okay. We're happy to
apologize.
see
Yes, I'm happy to see so many people
you.
on the call. So this is good. Happy New Year to everyone. I'm sorry that I missed other people who have spoken. So I'm sorry about that. Thank you. Pam actually sent me a text message. So thank you, Pam. I was busy doing some stuff. Um, Kind of get days, you don't remember the day. You just remember what needs to be done, not the day. So just to give a little update, uh I missed the December, but I was able to view it. So even though I wasn't there, I'm thankful that they recorded, because you can always go in and look at them after the fact. There was an update for Gregory. So Gregory, think most of y'all know, but Deborah, you may not know. But my son was diagnosed. His name is Gregory. He was diagnosed in 20 October 2022, and we've been dealing with treatment since then, and we're still dealing with treatment. He got treatment, and uh, it was working, and then it stopped working. It became resistant, and then his treatment changed. We came to uh, Texas, so we're in Texas, so that we can get the treatment directly from MD Anderson. His doctor is Dr. Chenier, but they all work together. Um, as of late, Gregory, he continued to get his scans and his treatments, and they showed that stuff now got to the point where uh, it wasn't growing, so it's more stable. But there was a recent MRI that he received because he was experiencing some back pain and some leg pain. And we found out right before Thanksgiving that it had metastasized to his spine. Um, so not necessarily the bone, but the area of the spine from like what was it? L2 to S1. So a large portion at the bottom of the back. And they did have treatment in place. Basically, they already had a plan, which was great. And he did radiation. He did 10 treatments of radiation. We immediately had a response based upon how he was feeling. Initially, he had his left leg was numb. He didn't have any sensation in his foot. And after the radiation, it did come back, and he did have more energy. Radiation, like everyone we have heard from, is the easiest part, and it actually was so easy because you're not there for too long. And it was a good break, from the chemo. And we did have side effects, not side effects, but it manifested into his body where he started feeling much better. Since then, though, he recently was dealing with platelets, his platelets being very low. So they stopped his blood thinners for like a 3-day period of time. And on the third day, he got a pulmonary embolism. So we were in the emergency room with that. So they did resume his blood thinners, and they actually hired the dosage. He has a higher dosage. But in that, they had to do a CT scan, and once they did the CT scan, they were able to see that he had a new lesion in his I think it was L2, L4 area. So the plan is to do radiation again. His radiation oncologist stated that we're going to have an MRI, and then we'll review that, and then we'll know what type of treatment it's going to be. They think it's going to be targeted, but we'll see if it's targeted to just that one new spot or if it's going to be targeted to the other areas, because the previous radiation was not targeted. It was more of a generalized area since it was such a broad place. Um, but he is tired, which is normal. He is when he's tired, he sleeps, and when he has energy, we go out. And today we were able to go out. Yesterday we went out, and today we were able to go out. We actually spent some time with two people who are not on the call because they're traveling back. We were able to see Dylan and Dylan's mom, and because they were in Houston to get some scans done. And Dylan is doing wonderful, and it was just nice to be able to speak with them and to just hug them and to hear their story and just to spend time with them face to face. So that was something that I needed as a mother, and it was definitely something that Gregory needed. Dylan is 16, Gregory is 22, but he is. It was just nice to just be able to see them interact and with one another, and it's always good to just see other people who are experiencing and have experienced what you're going through. So I would definitely say reach out and speak to anyone who you can speak with regarding that. So that's where we're at. We're staying hopeful, and we're staying prayerful. And my new mantra is that Gregory Gregory is healed. He by God, by Jesus Christ, but it just hasn't manifested in the physical as of yet. So that's what I'm sticking with. And so that's it. And Gregory, of course, he's asleep. He wanted to be here, but I didn't wake him up. But he is asleep. But he is doing good. He had a long day. We was out today. So
Nice. You're missing the like the watches, the rain watches up here, Aisha.
what did you say?
Like we had like a state of emergency for weather in New Jersey today, so you're missing all the
Oh
rain. Like you're missing
yeah.
those.
Yeah, no, y'all can keep that. It was cold down here today though. In Houston it was like 43 degrees. It was like 49 and it felt like 43. And I was bundled up as if I'd never lived in New York before. So I'm a Houstonite now. Like I'm a Houstonian, I think that's what they call them. Like, yeah, I feel like that based upon the weather. I'm not ready for New York. I'm not ready for that.
But Houston, oh, it'll jump though. You'll have 40 and it'll be 80 in the same day.
Exactly. Yesterday it was
Yeah.
it was hail. It was like raining ice. And Gary's like, it was 50 something degrees. How is it raining ice? I said it literally is raining ice. I don't know how, but it was.
No,
But
and
it,
Houston it can snow one day and be hot the next.
you
So
know, exactly. Or the same day for all of that for.
yeah.
So but no, you can keep that weather up there. We're okay down here.
I don't blame you. I don't blame.
But it's nice
You.
to see everyone.
Aisha, is that MR like so are they doing the MRI of his spine then or were
Yes.
they okay.
Yes, I do have to say that in hearing everybody's story with radiation, uh, it's like, okay, well we're gonna see. I think his name is Dr. Tang, and I was like, all right, we're gonna see Dr. Tang. And then when we didn't have Dr. Tang, I'm like, well, what's going on? Why we don't have Dr. Tang? So in MD Anderson, everything, and I should have known that everything is specific. So the doctor that we have, which is Dr. Swanson, he is specific to the spine, neck area. Like that's the specialty. And
Uh
that's it, since it wasn't the lung, that's the reason why we didn't see Dr. Tang like everybody else does.
yeah, I
but
mean it
you know,
makes sense.
but yeah,
Um
so it's gonna be the MRI for that. And just to say, it did not, Gregory, we were experiencing this pain and it did not show up on the CT scan. And it wasn't until the physical therapist that he had suggested for him to get scans because he just was not mobile. He was really immobile and it just kept getting progressively worse. And even though we thought it was just based upon him not moving around, she was like, no, I think you need imaging. And I was like, okay. It didn't dawn, for some reason, I never fathomed, metastasis. I just, like at the stage that you're at already, when we found out it was in a lot of places, 4 different places already. So you just don't think, okay, well, but RMC, that's what this does. So even in that, it was a blow because you have to go through your emotions and you have to feel it, but you just don't stay in it. So I have to say, there's gonna be highs, there's gonna be lows, but don't stay in it. You know, acknowledge your feelings, but don't stay there. So even in that, and that was around Thanksgiving, but we had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We were able to spend some time with Richie. So our grandmother, she's our pseudo grandmother here, like she's family, and we definitely enjoyed it. And it was great because this was the first Thanksgiving away from holidays, away from family. So it was nice. But stay encouraged, stay prayerful, stay hopeful. There's a lot of good things that are happening. So please do that, everyone.
I
Thanks.
I was gonna
Go.
just say personally helped me too, like in Carlos was just like enjoying the moments together and the set like we could be like very silly together and just like laughing. I mean sometimes we would just I don't know, some people just sleeping around, in MD Anderson, you're there for a while and people are
Yeah.
sleeping there and you kind of see like, oh, look at this person. So I like for us that worked, like, you know, um, just kind of finding those moments and keeping like whatever keeps your spirits up. Like for us, it was just being silly together and having like our inside jokes.
Yeah. Whatever works. Whatever works. You just do it. But of course, like if you're able to move around and able to do things, do them. You have to still live life. Okay. There's a lot of things that you have to, you can't do or whatever, but you still have to. live life and take the moments when you can, to enjoy your family, enjoy the sun, enjoy everything. So
Thanks. Thanks for sharing, Aisha.
thank you.
Um, I'll be in Houston pretty soon, so hopefully I get to see you guys.
Yes.
Hopefully I get to see everybody when I come down. But looking forward to definitely seeing Gregory. Um,
Thank you.
so yeah, that'll be a good time. Hopefully we can uh do another dinner or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Look, even if it isn't dinner, like just to see, be able to speak, touch, feel, hug,
That's
it
right.
helps. It goes a long way.
I want to go. I want to go to dinner.
Yes, we want you to come. You gotta come. You gotta be here. You gonna come. How you doing, Julia?
I'm pretty good. I'm still waiting. I know you missed out earlier, but I'm still
Yeah.
waiting on my results for my echo. They still haven't come back, but I do have a MRI on my spine on the next week, the 17th.
Good. They moved it up. This is a
Yeah,
great thing.
yeah, from the 30th. Yep.
This is good. All right.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad to
I-
hear that.
Yeah, I'll give you a shot tomorrow. I've been sleeping a lot.
I kind of figured that. But yeah,
Yeah.
whenever, just reach out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Mr. West, are you okay? Can we hear him today? I can't hear you though.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Now I can.
I was on mute, and I forgot where the button was, of course.
I know that's why I asked. How are you?
Really, really great. I'm still celebrating.
Okay, here we go. Michigan. Here we go. Here we go. Of course.
And, and of course, I always do well when Julia does well. When Julia doesn't do well, um, I, I don't do well either. I get a little agitated and I get impatient. And, and things, progress does, it's too slow because I see Julia suffering. Like now she's standing up and I know why she's standing up. It's because she's hurting. Okay. And that's really bothersome. But I do know that there's a good plan now, um, to get her to Houston as soon as we can. I'm frustrated uh, with the progress. It's been a week since we knew that they could not do any more for her in Indianapolis. So I know what the issues are, and we just have to work through them. It's always good to hear cheerful voices, prayerful voices, people that pray and believe in God. That helps a lot. We do too, and because we do need something that's all powerful to help us through um, this crisis, this terrible time, this pain that we have to go through, and the whole process um, with it. So, but I am encouraged. I hear other people that have had insurance problems make their way to MD Anderson. So, I'm still very positive that we'll make our way to Houston as well. And of course, we'll do that as soon as we can. And I personally really appreciate your help. Uh, Julia has told me that she's been in contact with you and given her a lot of insight, but we still got some things that we have to get past.
And I understand
Uh,
that, and I'm here. You have support, but support is the biggest thing that you need, and just support her. And I know what it's like to be impatient, and I know what it's like to be. I worried and I was anxious a lot, and that's not of God. So I know it's difficult to give it to God, but I definitely found peace in doing that. And I would just say, give it to God, be prayerful, and be her support. And as a parent, I know I'm a younger parent than you are, but I'm still a parent, and I know that feeling of seeing your child going through something and wanting to help and feeling helpless. But the best way that you could help Julia is by definitely supporting her in any way that you can. And sometimes that's just being there. Sometimes that's making calls for her. Sometimes that's just, you know, just hearing her vent. You know, a little bit goes a long way. And I know that you have been there for her, and you're going to continue to be there for her. But that support is definitely what's needed, and we will all figure it out. And if there's any way that I can, then I will. And
And I just wanted to chime in here. Something that really, helped me get through, uh, some of these trying times is, that gave me peace is, I tried to focus all of my attention on God's promises of me being healed and that focus on the actual
hmm
problem, which is RMC. So,
hmm
um,
yep.
you know, uh, focus on his promises and that so much, the cancer that really, got me to a place of, where I can have, what I'm saying, peace in my life while I was going through,
hmm
uh, the treatments and, uh, every time I got a negative scan that wasn't in my favor, that's what I would
hmm
focus on, my healing
hmm
and that the actual problem. So,
hmm
um, yeah. So, like I used to say, stay encouraged. It's a journey. It's a tough journey, but God is with us every step of the way, and He gonna see us to the end of this thing. So, stay encouraged. We have is Rick? We still got Rick here in there, or did he?
I'm here.
Okay,
Yes, I am.
Rick. Happy New Year to you. How you doing?
Happy New Year to all of you. I'm doing good. And it's so great to hear this positive attitude from Aisha. She is a blooming flower in our midst. And God bless you.
I get it from Gregory. he'll be
Well,
on his.
it,
He'll be on here one of these days when he's not asleep. But I get it from him.
well, whoever's giving it to somebody else. And then we got Brian here who took that same bus that Andre took. And we want to hear from you and tell everybody it can be done. It can be done because we love to hear that. And we got Miss Ritchie smiling at us now. Finally, can we hear you, Miss Ritchie?
Oh, Miss Richie.
Can we hear you?
I am finally in, but I just went in the regular way this time. I didn't worry about trying to do anything else. Technical difficulties.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we got you back with us too. So yeah, and
I'm happy to be back. I was listening to everyone, and yes, Miss Aisha is a powerhouse.
yeah.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Miss Casey. How's that? It looks like you've been getting some crappy weather in
Oh, yeah.
especially where you are. Oh my
Well,
gosh, how much
it,
snow?
it's just snowing now, actually. I've just
Really?
looked out the window and it's just started to snow. Yeah, 100% snow. Great.
And how much snow's on the ground?
Not a lot at the moment. Not a lot
Okay.
at the moment.
Uh,
Might be different story tomorrow. We might not be going anywhere.
I know. I know. It gets
Oh,
pretty nasty around there. So,
yeah.
anyway,
But all
yes.
good. All good.
And thank you everybody who donated. We really appreciate it. It means a lot, especially when we get a donation from the RMC community. I'm so grateful. for that, and we did get a few, and so thank you.
Thanks, Rick. Appreciate it. Think we can turn it over to Miss Ritchie here. Miss Ritchie, you got anything to add for us tonight?
Andre, you have been doing a magnificent job as always. So I now I don't have to worry. I can get ready for my 2 week cruise and do it without any issues or concerns. But the only thing that I
Where are
do
you cruising? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Don't, you can't move on just like that. Where are you going?
oh, this time it's not until October. I will be flying to Italy and then traveling to France and Greece
Ooh.
and
Whoa,
then back to Italy.
whoa. Will you be seeing Lois in Greece?
We were trying to coordinate it. She told me I needed to come in the summer and not in October when school is in, but I told her I had to go when I could. So I'll have to schedule another trip to Greece so that I can. But she
Okay.
said she was going to try to see me, but I doubt it since it'll be during the week. But we are going to, I think Santorini is closer to her. I'm not sure. But there is one, but it's like 4 hour drive. So I'm not sure we will see each other. But I'll be in Greece. I'll send her my love. And of course, we're getting ready for the 11th annual Keeping It Renal Run Walk. That will be March the 23rd. We're also looking at having one in Los Angeles. It will be the weekend prior to the weekend of the walk here in Sugarland. Maricela is organizing that walk, is Anna's best friend, and she's trying to get that organized now. So we'll have to work out the logistics as far as getting people to sign up that are in California area. But otherwise, everyone is invited to come to Sugarland, Texas to join us in this walk. We usually have a great time. I know Nicola, I saw that she's marketing her walk, and they'll end it on the same day that we have our walk. So we tend to work together with UK.
Yeah.
We also work together with Greece to bring in this walk and hopefully create more awareness. Dr. Masal wanted me to let everyone know that they are working very tirelessly on the fourth clinical trial. The unique thing about this clinical trial is supposedly will be available in other states. It won't just be MD Anderson. So we'll have more information on that. Julia, we're working, trying to get you here, sweetheart. We love you. We're trying to do what we can. It's just so much red tape when you're dealing with the government, but we got to get Julia here. So that's about all. I just don't want you to lose faith. Um, Something is going to happen. I feel it. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I agree. I know. It just takes a minute. I just had to yeah, take it in, and I just get quiet. That's what I do. I just get quiet for a minute, take it in, and then I just get back to work and get going again. So, but like Aisha says, I just had my moment, and then I got to get back up and keep going.
Aisha has been doing a great job and trying to exhaust all resources as well as take
Absolutely,
care
and I
of.
appreciate all your help too. I'm glad that I got introduced to this group, and I think I told you earlier this week that or maybe in the last week, I've lost track of days too, especially when the kids are out of school. But uh, there's a couple more people, I guess, that my oncologist has here with RMC, and she's given them the foundation's information, but apparently they haven't reached out yet. But sometimes it just takes people time to process everything and do what they need to do before reaching out. But there may be some more people here in Indy that eventually join the group, so be looking out for that.
Well,
Certainly,
that
we're here for them.
yeah, we really hope so, Julia. I mean, if there's any way we can, whatever we can do, and send them to the website, have them sign up, and if you get to meet them, and we love to support you guys, all of you RMC folks.
I'm
So
really trying to get out of Indy before I meet them. I'm trying to get down to Houston before I meet them. They get me down in
I
Houston.
get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Try to get here.
We need
But
to get a little
listen,
bigger
make
in.
sure, seriously, make sure your oncologist knows about this
Yeah,
group, though.
Oh
yeah.
yes, she's the one who put me in touch with you guys. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
great. And hopefully they know about MD Anderson as well, because they will definitely, help. They will help.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
And we will also have a Saturday meeting, the fourth Saturday for our UK people and Greece people, so that you won't have to wake up or be up early in the morning. It will be on the 27th of January at 10 o'clock Central Time. So we'll send out emails. And where's Deborah? Deborah, it's so great to meet you finally. How are you?
I'm well, Richie. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you as well. We sincerely appreciate all of your love and support over the holiday season. It's such a blessing. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. You know, you can all you have to do is pick up that phone. I am here.
Yes, ma'am.
Deborah, where are
I
you located?
In California, Los
Okay,
Angeles
okay,
area.
okay, okay.
That's how I got in contact with Miss Ritchie. Actually, the City of Hope provided us all of the information for the group, and
Oh wow.
Michael is not yet ready to join, and so I thought I would do so on his behalf. And
That's
just
wonderful. Michael is your
Deborah,
son?
who
Michael is my son. Yes. Uh-huh.
How old is he, if I may ask?
Sure, he's 33.
Okay. All right. Well,
Hmm.
welcome. Thank you. I'm glad that you
Thank you.
you joined. And
Yes. Thank you.
Gregory, sometimes he's able to be on, but when Michael needs to sleep, let him sleep. And
Oh
when he
yeah.
has the energy, enjoy it. So
Yep.
we'll be able to
Hmm.
get in. But please continue to come if you can. Please
Thank
do.
you. I appreciate it.
Deborah, who
Yes,
so I'm assuming you're getting Michael's getting treated at City of Hope, right?
that is correct.
Um,
Yes.
who who's your medical oncologist?
His direct oncologist is Dr. Merla. And then we are also in contact with Dr. Powell down at the City of Hope in Duarte.
Okay, so Dr. Powell at Duarte, huh?
Hmm.
All right. I Okay, I'll keep an eye out. I'm gonna be going to GU ASCO at the end of the month, and I will keep an eye out for Dr. Powell, and or if I see Dr. Dorf, who we know fairly well, I'll make sure to speak to her, and so she associates this RMC group with ANCAN because she knows us. She knows us fairly well.
Okay,
I don't know Dr. Powell. I know a couple of the doctors there. The other thing is, they have a fairly good palliative care group at City of Hope. And we
yes.
strongly, strongly recommend that you get a palliative care doc on your team as early as you can because they're
We
all
do have,
about. You have
Michael
one?
does have one, yes, yes.
Great.
Unfortunately,
Who is it?
he's, it's Dr. Chiang,
Okay. Because
yes.
yeah, we've had experience and they're great and really use those docs if you've got some issue or the other. I mean, if he's feeling fatigued or he's got some pain or he's feeling nauseous or whatever it is, get in touch with that palliative care doc because that's what they're there for. They're there to help you deal with the symptoms and your
Right.
quality of life, and they're
And
and they're
yes,
good at it too most of the time.
yes, they've been very good. Michael, unfortunately, has had a great deal of pain. So they have been very supportive in that area.
Great,
He
Great,
actually
great,
he
great.
meets with them once a month, and in between times they have a triage that we can reach out to and make any
Great.
adjustments needed.
And the other thing is that they have support for you. Most of these palliative care groups at the NCCN hospitals, like City of Hope, they also have care partner support as well if you need anything.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, I mean, if you're feeling stressed, talk to the palliative care doc and they will have resources for you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Thank you for that information.
Yep, 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 yep.
All right. Thank you for sharing with us, Rich. Um, Miss Rich, you have anything else?
No, I think that's about all. We had a really good year. We're just looking forward to more innovative things in 2024. So just look forward to that. And I thank each and every one of you for joining us. We just have such a beautiful community, and I'm just so excited to see so many on the call this evening.
All right. Well, we're about to get ready to end the group for tonight. It's good to see everybody. 2024, looking for great scan results in 2024. Good news. Spread a lot of RMC awareness this year until this disease is eradicated. That's the goal. Nobody
Right.
else family has to suffer. So thank you guys for coming on tonight. The next meeting will be the fourth Saturday this month. So we'll see you then.
Yeah. And a quick shout out to Daniel and Diana. It's very nice to see your names there.